Hey YouTube, Opinionative Reviewer here, bringing you guys a nice little tweak review of Delete World. It's by iSam and it's in the Big Boss repo for $1. Now if you guys remember, just probably a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, I did a tweak review of Delete Word. That's W-O-R-D without the L. And basically what that allowed you to do is delete an entire word by pressing Shift and Delete. Now this is called Delete World. It's paid, it's by the same developer, and it does the same thing, but this has a little bit more functionality than Delete Word. It's all a little bit confused. I don't know why he didn't call it Delete Word Pro instead of Delete World. So basically this, as I said, this does more or less the same thing, but it has more functionality. When you install it, you go in the settings, a tab is added right there. You can see we have Delete World right down here. You scroll down and you click it, and we have a couple of settings in here. You can see you can enable it and disable it. You can modify the delete button. I guess that this is gonna make it function with the options, and you can backwards delete, which is the same thing as in you delete the entire word with one swipe going backwards. And you have forward delete. This is the two new function is forward word delete and forward letter delete. So we're gonna just click backward words delete, and you have a couple of options here. It's the support. You have support button, which is shift or any of those buttons. You have the method in which you want to do. As you can see, I have it set up as tap shift then tap delete. That's how I have it set up. You can do it as in hold and however you feel comfortable. And the white space delete, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too familiar with white space. I'm guessing it means spacing, but I don't know what the options exactly mean. Even though I read them and tested them, I don't see any difference. But yeah, so we're gonna go back out now. We're gonna go into forward word delete. Now you have the support buttons, which is 1, 2, 3, or the A button, and that was kind of confusing at first until I got it clarified. And you have method here. You can tap the 1, 2, 3 / ABC button, then tap delete. That's how I have it set up, and we're gonna talk about that when we go to test it out. And we have the same white spaces thing again, and now we have forward letter delete, which we have the support button. For this one is the space bar button, and the option is multi-touch, which is hold the space then tap delete. Now that we got all of that out the way, we're gonna go and test it out. So I'm gonna go and open up the text message right here with Byte SMS and just come down. Let me just input some random words right there. And now we're gonna test the backwards delete, which is tap shift and then tap the delete button, and you see that one's work. It deletes an entire word. So that's the backwards word delete. Now we're gonna test out the forward word delete, which is tap the 1, 2, 3. You see the 1, 2, 3 button right there, and if you tap it, it turns into the ABC button, and that's what is meant by 1, 2, 3 ABC. So we're gonna tap that button, and then we're gonna hit delete, but we have to be someplace here so we can do forward delete. And as you can see, it deleted the word going to the right, which is in front of you, the forward word. And we're gonna tap it again and test it, and it did the same thing again. So now let's test the one letter delete for forward letter delete. So we're gonna tap here, and we're gonna do the same thing again. This one is hold space then tap the delete. So we're gonna hold the space button, and then we're gonna tap delete, and as you can see, it deletes going to your right. So that's forward, and that's basically it. A nice little tweak. Gives you the option to delete words going forward, delete letters going forward, or delete an entire word coming backward. So yeah, that's basically it. A nice little tweak. Basically delete word on steroids, and it's called Delete World. It's all confusing, but yeah, that's basically it. A nice little tweak. It's in the Big Boss repo for $1. With that being said, please rate, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.
iDeviceDaily.